So now we're comparing two different models as I wanted to see which model will be best as, I did a lot of tests. So on the left side, this is kind of a cheaper version of this one. So this is the ZenScreen MB16ACM, which is 15.6 IPS Full HD with 60 Hz. And on the right side, we have, I would say, a slightly higher model. I'm just comparing it quickly on my notes. So this one is the ASUS, this one which is literally we bought, and this is the one which I had initially. So that's the MB16ACM. And when you compare it, so there are kind of few things which I definitely think are worth mentioning. So the first one is they both have a stand, but this ASUS, by the way, when it comes to the pricing, maybe let's start the pricing. This costs around 160, 150 bucks, while this currently costs around 200-ish. So it's around 200 bucks. So it's like there is a small price difference, but there is still a difference. So we're looking at the left ASUS also has a stand, but this stand is kind of leather, kind of not leather, but like a material polyester base. So it's really kind of thin, kind of feels like a bit of a weak design. When it comes to the kind of this model, it's done from a pretty thick material. So we can actually see it's pretty thick material and it's a pretty thick cover as well. So I would trust the monitor more in this cover versus that cover. The second thing is the actual finish. So you can see that this is done from a plastic, and that plastic is not that great quality. Like, I have a kind of a strange feeling that it won't last as long as this one. While this is kind of, you can feel that it's a thickened plastic. It's much stronger. It's much more kind of like, even when you push it, you can feel the strongness. While here you can feel it that it's pretty cheap. Same as here, it's not hard to bend. It's not easy to bend the laptop. Well, to bend the screen. While here, it's very easy to bend it. So that's kind of the two things. When it comes to the plasters of this one has a mount for like a tripod mount, so you can put that screw, which is that thread which most of the cameras use, so you can actually put it on a mount, which is very positive thing. This one does not have it, and I would really feel good if this one did have it. So they're both connected to the display port USB-C, while this one comes with the USB-C to USB-C, and they also add a converter from USB-C to USB-A. While this guy is also USB-C to USB-C, but unfortunately, with this one, ASUS is getting cheap, and they're not giving you USB-C to USB-A converter. So, well, yeah. The thing which I definitely found kind of frustrating, and I'll be honest with you, is that this one I connected to my Windows without any issues. Like, it worked like a charm immediately. While this guy just doesn't work. It tells me that I need a display. I need like a display port, kind of a USB-C connector. Well, in theory, this is exactly the same thing, because you can see that this is a display. You might not see it, it's so small, but you can see in the specification that it's also a USB display port, and it's kind of the same which we're having on that side. So this one I had to connect it to the MacBook to actually show you that it does work and it's good. We're going to do some more tests because in theory it should work. It shouldn't have any issues. But I see that the higher quality screen is actually not giving issues at all. While this one, yeah, I wouldn't, it's not as great. Obviously, there's not much price difference, so it's like 50 bucks difference. But this is kind of a slightly higher quality, and I think this is also a thing for kind of to consider. When you compare the last kind of bits is the resolution and everything. That's the same. Both of them, they are full HD 920 by 1080p. So it's a full HD and it works pretty well. Obviously, they're both very kind of light and both very slim, which I think it's a great plus for the ASUS ZenScreen. But if I'll be honest, if I would have to spend something for a monitor, I would choose that one. because it feels better, it feels kind of stronger, it feels that it's a better quality display. Well, this guy, I think it's still great. I see that when it comes to the thickness, this one is slightly thicker by around 2 to 3 millimeters, but it's not making a huge difference. But my personal choice will be that one, to paying that 50 baht extra and actually having that better quality. Alright, this is it from me. I hope you enjoyed that video. If yes, you know what to do, just hit that like and subscribe, and see you in the next video on the MadTechTalk.
MadTechTalk, tech so fly, breaking down gear, let's amplify. Sub like, don't miss a thing. Tech reviews with a little bling. We out for now, but stay tuned. More fire tech is dropping soon.